Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Chris, and welcome back to once again another episode of Dream Daddy. How's everyone doing today? It's been a fun filming session thus far. I've just finished my date with Damien, and we are now going to move on to Hugo, who we had a guest appearance in the last date, actually. Middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles on 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know, and I'm sorry. I'm trying to work on the voice for him, because I forget what I initially did. I knew that Hugo and Damien and, what's the blonde guy's name? I'm already forgetting all these guys' name. Anyways, I know the three of them had a very similar voice going on there, so we'll try to differentiate between the two of them as much as possible. I don't believe Damien's in this one. I know of this date because this is the one that most frequently go on first for some reason. On Friday night, you are most likely to brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures. Alright. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? A remembrance of things passed by Parcel Proust. What are your turn-ons? Muscles. Ooh. Well, I don't have much, so sorry. What do you want to be when you grow up? Movie star. Ooh. What's your favorite movie genre? Documentaries on art history. But if you wanted to be a movie star, but you enjoy documentaries on art history, wouldn't documentaries be that? Unless you like stage yourself as a famous artist, it's like they have like acting in the documentaries. I don't know. I know it's probably they're probably two separate things, but I just probably have the best of both worlds somehow. I don't know. What's your ideal date? Each of us read a different book on the opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. Really don't like books a lot, which is kind of, I know, depressing to say, because a lot of people are kind of sad about the death of books, but, I mean, I might be reading sports articles next year, but, you know. I keep on wanting to, you know, you kind of, in this game, have to deal with Chris, or whoever your main dad is, you know, as a character, as who he is, compared to, like, who you are. Kind of make it two separate characters, but I keep on wanting to attribute myself into this, and like how I would compare against, you know, any of these guys, in their interests. What do you never leave home without? My glasses. Actually, I forgot them at home a lot. Yeah, I mean, I don't see you with them right now. I spent a lot of time thinking about. I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than them actually reading them. Ooh. That's an interesting take. The more interested in the idea of books. Yeah, I mean, e-readers just make things interesting. I mean, just make it easier for some, because they like people. I know for me, like, it's really, really hard for me to, excuse me, pick up like a book that's like paperback and like read through, because it's just like, it's the idea of reading a long book, reading chapters in a book. Like every single semester, like I always had to buy books. I dread ever picking them up, because I don't want to read them. But then, like, when the option's there for an online book, it's so much better. I don't know why. Like, it's the same thing, but it's just on a screen. I guess it's just because I'm so used to reading things on a screen most of my life, and reading them on a piece of paper is just not as thrilling, not really as interesting. It's interesting. It's an interesting, you know, interesting take on things, I guess. Don't trust anyone who likes their meat well done. I don't judge. I navigate the Hugo's Dad book page and type out a message. Hey, Hugo! Great seeing you at the barbecue. Want to hang out sometime? I'll wait for a few minutes before the computer dangs. I'm so glad you messaged me, and I definitely want to hang out sometime, but I have a favor to ask. Our class is going on a field trip to the aquarium today, and one of our chaperones called in sick. Is there any possible way you could come by and replace them? Oh, God. You could completely understand if you don't want to or can't make it, but I'm gonna be honest with you here. It's the middle school class. I need as much help as I can get. I think about it for a moment. Man, that's a lot of screaming kids that I'd be accountable for. And they're in middle school. Arguably the worst age to be. Amanda silently trudges into the kitchen and pours herself a bowl of cereal. Morning, Amanda. Morning, Pops. Hey, how was middle school for you? Bad, but nobody likes middle school. It's 3 years of bad acne, crying, and being generally terrible. Same. Everyone sucks, no self-awareness, it's just a bunch of hormonal teenagers locked in a gross old building for 40+ hours a week, doing long division, starting fights over, I don't know, pizza day, top 40s pop. Middle schoolers should be avoided at all costs. What is your middle school experience like? I do not like it. I had my first crush in middle school, and I'm still bitter about it. Alexis Stuggs. You hurt me, I'll never forget. What'd she do to you? Stare off into the middle distance, ruminating the 24 hours that we dated and the 3 times we held hands before class periods. Then I remember the bitter betrayal, her leaving me for Arnold Birmingham, him making me eat dirt in front of her. I don't want to talk about it. Oh, Chris. Dad Chris. Daddy Chris. Oh, God. See, middle schoolers are reprehensible. Wait, why are you asking me about middle school? Oh, Mr. Vega requested my help to chaperone his middle school class to the aquarium. Just wanted to know what I was in for. You get to go to the aquarium? Are you kidding me? The last field trip I got to go on was to the clam chowder factory. They didn't even give us clam chowder. They gave us square pizza at a clam chowder factory. Oh, is that why you won't eat clam chowder anymore? No, it's because Bobby Wellingham threw up in one of the vats of clam chowder, and I'm the only one who saw it happen. It haunts me. Yeah, right. Let's leave that story firmly in the past. I really like my clam chowder. Do not want to think vomit inside of that. Anyway, you should just do it. Mr. Vegas sounds like he could really use the help. Plus, you can get to hang out with cool fish. Man, I get kind of weird about aquariums. The ocean makes me nervous. What? Are you worried that a whale's gonna pop out of the touch tank and swallow you whole? Don't you put fear in my heart. Well, do you have penguins there? Or do they have? Yes, they have penguins there. Then it's sealed. Penguins outweigh fear of ocean. I sit back down at the computer and let Hugo know that I'm available. He tells me to meet him in the aquarium and gives me the address. I grab my keys and kiss a man on the forehead before I head out. I arrive at the aquarium to find the school buses that have beaten me there. Preteens huddled around their teachers in small groups, yelling at each other and goofing off. Every teacher looks like they're at their wits' end. Hugo jogs up to me, looking frazzled. I'm so glad you are here. Hugo, what's up? It's been a debacle all morning. We're shorthanded and most of the kids won't stop screaming, as I'm sure you know and this is the case with all middle schoolers. I lived through Amanda at 12. I'm all too familiar. Great! Well, it's you and me shepherding a group of 10. They're over here. Hugo walks over to a gaggle of preteens who are all sitting on the ground, playing with their phones. They're not kicking each other like some of the other groups, so we're off to a good start. Can you guys put your phones away? All the kids look up for a moment to stare at Hugo, and they go back to texting. Well, I guess they're quiet. Too quiet. These guys are up to something, I can feel it. There's no way, they're too busy thinking about not getting food stuck in their braces to pull any stunts. It's middle school, after all. We'll see. Classes start filing, goddamn, into the aquarium, and Hugo hands out massive stapled packets of paper to each kid. These are due at the end of the field trip. Yes, this will be for a grade. No, you can't borrow a pencil. The kids collectively groan and grab the sheets from Hugo. What's in the packet? Honestly, it's just busy work so that the teachers can have a moment's reprieve. I think one of the questions asked them to sit quietly for 10 minutes to think about the Great Barrier Reef. Teacher asks. I like it. Wait, I thought you were an English teacher. What does the aquarium have to do with books?
Hmm?
We just did a unit on The Old Man in the Sea. Nothing quite like introducing kids to the futile perseverance of the human spirit by making them pet stingrays.
Oh.
Fair enough. It gives us time to check out some of the exhibits as well. Come on, they have a phenomenal selection of tropical fish. Oh, he's actually taking me over there. Okay. While the kids sit on the floor, pretend to do their assignments while they text, Hugo and I wander over to the lodge. I know these teens very well. I wander over to a large tank filled with brightly colored fish. Hugo points to a brown and white fish with long spines. That right there is a lionfish. Did you know that their stomachs can expand up to 30 times their size? Whoa.
Oh.
Their spines are venomous, too. Nature's hardcore.
Oh.
You think that's bad? Take a look at this one over here. Hugo points to a spiny, grumpy-looking fish hanging out near the bottom of the tank.
Ah.
That's a stonefish, the most venomous fish in the world. And they just, keep it here? Oh, they're relatively harmless so long as you don't step on them. What happens if you step on them?
Oh.
Tissue necrosis. I don't know what that means. Cool.
Ah.
Nature is wild. Yeah, that's pretty much. Man, Hugo seems to know a lot about fish. I feel the overwhelming need to impress him. Hey, see that fish over there? That one? Yeah, that's the, American longfin, big-nosed willyfish, humphead rash. Yeah? Did you know that paranormal fish trivia, psychiatric political fish trivia, let's go political, why not? This fish openly supports the legalization of marijuana. I didn't know it was so progressive. Times are changing, man. Wait, are you serious? Absolutely not, no. I'm playing it for the gag.
Oh!
Good one. We lead the kids to another room. Sharks, sea turtles, eels, and other marine life swim around in a massive floor-to-ceiling aquarium. The kids begin trying to take selfies with the sharks. Hugo leaves my side and separate two kids who started fighting over a Capri Sun. I walk around the room, reading the tiny little blurbs about different fish swimming inside of the enclosure. After a while, I look around and see Hugo again. He's gazing up at the aquarium in childlike wonder. The ripples of the water cast blue, moving shadows across his face. For someone surrounded by angry, hormonal preteens, he looks completely peaceful. He looks really cute in this light. Hope he doesn't notice me staring. Wow. I'll walk over to join him. Beautiful, isn't it? I'd rather stare at you. Oh, no. I don't want to go that aggressive. Those two sharks kissing. We can learn a great deal from Mother Ocean. Great many mysteries lie in this ocean. It truly is fascinating to be able to observe it in a setting such as this. That's a very astute point, Chris. We stand together for a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life. We eventually make our way to the touch tank room, which seems to be the only thing the kids are actually interested in. The tank is filled with a variety of horseshoe crabs, sea urchins, stingrays, and small fish. Stand around the edges of the tank and keep a wary distance from the sea life. Who knows what kind of nefarious plans those horseshoe crabs have for my moisturized hands. Hugo rolls up his sleeves and sticks his hand in the water. Don't you want to pet some rays, Chris? Oh, I think I'm good. I think I should just stay over here and admire them for a respectable distance. Come on, it'll be fun and informative. Don't make fun of me yet, but I'm scared to touch them. I get weird when there's no glass separating us. I don't know what any of those things are, but I get the feeling that they'll probably bite me, and my delicious hands have given the chance. Nothing in this tank can hurt you. The stingrays have had their barbs removed. The horseshoes crabs only eat little clams, and the anemones are perfectly safe to touch. Well, against my better judgment, I approach the tank, slowly dipping my hand into the cold water. I touch a stingray as it glides past me. See, not so bad. It feels like fun, slimy leather. And things get a lot less scary when you learn more about them, right? That's debatable, depending on what you're learning about. I dive my head back into the touch tank with a renewed vigor for ocean life. Poke at some urchins and feel the hard carapace of carapace, I don't know, of a horseshoe crab. My hand brushes against Hugo as we reach the same enemy and pull away blushing. And real quick, this reminds me, we, not this year, but last year we went to we went upstate, to Boston for the first time, and one of the main stops that we, hit was the New England Aquarium, and, but I ended up petting stingrays for the first time, and I was exactly the same way. It felt weird, but it was like, if you ever have, like, a pet, like a dog or a cat, when they, like, kind of walk up to you and then they, like, push their head against you as, like, a kind of a show of, like, affection and stuff, or just attention. That was the kind of feeling when you put your hand in there and the stingrays come up and brush against you. Like, it was that same exact feeling. It actually completely changed my mom. Like, it brushed up against her hand, she just melted. It was, like, she loved it so much. It was really cute. We just touched each other's hands. Hugo smiles at me. Hey, you're supposed to be touching the fish. Sorry, I just got a little carried away with something. Wait, that girl over there looks suspicious. Why is that?
Oh.
Are backpacks usually that wet? Hold on. Susan, get back here. Hugo runs after a middle schooler, catches her before she can make it to the exit. Want to tell me what's in the bag? Textbooks? I have to get really tiny voice. Want to tell me what's really in the bag? Susan won't budge. Walk over to Hugo and the girl. I think he might need a backup. Look, kid. Oh, no. We don't have time for games yet. Whatever it is, it goes back into the touch tank. Now. You're not, teacher. You can't tell me what to do. That's like a wild voice cracks all over the place. I don't know. Yes. Well, I am. Can you please put the bag down? Next time we won't say please. You know, with the punching your hands, like that little motion that you're going. Susan glares at Hugo for a moment before dropping her book bag on the floor and lands with a wet slap. Ew. He stares at it for a moment before it starts to move.
Huh?
Hugo leans down and unzips the backpack. A horseshoe crab frantically scuttles out and across the floor. Chloe swoops in, scoops it up, and places it back into the tank. She gives us a disapproving look. Jesus, Susan, what was your plan? I was trying to free him. To where? Outside? Where he was gonna die? Susan, go back to your group. We'll discuss this later. Yeah, and hands where we can see him. Susan shrugs off, leaving me alone with Hugo. He gives me a pound on the shoulder. Middle schoolers have sticky hands. I doubt that's the first time that's happened here. Or the last. In the next room, we see a variety of smaller tanks, sea urchins, tiny fish, and a rainbow of beautiful underwater plant life surround us.
Oh!
Look over here. Hugo points to some seahorses. That's a misspell. Gathered at the bottom of the tank. One of them is in the middle of giving birth. That's actually the male seahorse. Sort of takes fatherhood to the new level, doesn't it? Hey kids, come check this out. There's a male seahorse giving birth. Low murmurs from the students. They just jump back on their phones.
Oh.
Fun fact, male seahorses can even give birth and then get pregnant in the same day. Man, we thought we had it hard.
Oh.
I wonder if they had to deal with their kids' awkward teenage years too. Oh, however many thousand of them. You seem to know a lot about marine life, Hugo.
Oh!
It's not really my specialty, but I do make a point to learn as much as possible whenever I can. I think that learning shouldn't end when you leave school. We should challenge ourselves to find out more about the things we don't understand every day of our lives. Damn right. We had this discussion last week on one of the Kirby episodes. You know, you want to be able to absorb as much as possible, as much information as possible. I don't know if we necessarily pointed at this topic, but I think I might have mentioned something along those lines at one point. But regardless, it's important. It's important to learn, and I know I have to do better at that. So maybe I should. Maybe I won't. But it's probably for the better that we keep on learning, because you don't stop learning. That's the thing. Like you can't do, like, I don't know, you can't live life like you don't want to learn anything else in life. Like, that, because, like, I don't think that's, like, a livable thing, because at some point you're going to have to learn to do something else. Even if it's such a minuscule change in your daily pattern, like, you're going to know there's something new that's going to end up happening, because shit just happens. Just saying. Just, again, putting it out there. Learning is a gradual process that never ends. Because if you stop learning, you'll be able to grow or change as a person. There you go. Hugo's making my point. Good boy. But I still don't trust the ocean. Well, yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, I think I could probably erase ocean from that sentence and put a lot of the shit in there that I'm just... that I probably should learn more about, but I just don't trust. We'll get there. We finally make our way over to my favorite part of the tour, the Arctic exhibit. Do we get to see the penguins?
Ah!
Yes! We get to see the penguins. Huzzah! Hell yes. A group of kids run around the exhibits. They won't stop tapping on the glass of the puffin enclosure, trying to get their attention. Don't disturb the puffins, the cute little puffins, no. For at least a few moments, teachers, chaperone, and students alike seem to be having a great time. What was I so worried about? This isn't too bad. Hugh suddenly grabs my arm. Oh my god. This is Stu in the penguin enclosure. What the fuck? Wait, just kidding. It's very bad. Is it one of ours? It most certainly is. Molly Henderson, Susan's friend. Fuckers. You fuckers. I look over to the penguins and see a determined-looking kid crouching behind a rock. She's hiding just out of sight of one of the employees. Over on the side of the enclosure, I see the door to the exhibit ajar. Was it unlocked this whole time? Oh, we gotta stop her before the staff sees it bans our school for life. Hugo looks around. I'll create a distraction. Hugo runs toward the puppet exhibit and addresses the entire room. Everybody, I have an announcement. The whole room turns towards Hugo.
Oh.
Here's a few facts I bet you didn't know about penguins. Everybody just stares at Hugo, confused. Well, this is my shot. I run into the enclosure and am greeted by a cold blast of air. Psst! Hey! The girl whoops around to look at me. Her nose is pink from the cold. You can't be in here. Neither can you! I try to walk over the girl, but the ground is so icy that I just end up slipping. Catch myself before I hit the ground, but the girl still laughs. Contrary to popular belief, penguins are... birds! Birds are traditionally known to fly, but penguins cannot. Dude, you know, you're so smart. This is one area that's not your strong suit. So I can understand some confusion when we're discussing the birdness of penguins. The crowd is still somehow enraptured. Kid, what are you even doing? I'm letting the penguins go. They deserve freedom. Where are they even going to? They're gonna live in my closet. I'd rather do the fucking high-pitched voice. Look, I just don't even have time to argue about this. We gotta get out of here. Not until I save a penguin.
I don't know.
Little known fact is that penguins only live in cold climates. With some exceptions, so they don't all live in cold climates. You're splitting hairs here. I imagine that you'll fly. The crowd is starting to lose interest. I'm running out of time. Lay that on law, try to relate to her, bribe her. Try to relate. Let's do that. I think back to the time I released all the Freedom Mice from the pet store. It was a disaster. I was 6, but it was a disaster. Molly, you know, life can be cruel. Money, give me money. I'll give you $20 right now if you leave with me. Molly, fuck! I did not want to bribe. Molly thinks for a second. Okay, well, give it to me right now. I reach into my pocket and pull out everything I have, examining each bill. Okay, well, I have $12 and some change. Also, there's a button in here. Is that enough? Pay me the other later and we have a deal. Oh, fuck. We move to shake our agreement before I suddenly realize there's a wave of penguins on their way out of the enclosure. We're going to have to block these birds. Minigame time!
Block that bird!
Oh, yeah, alright, I have to shoot them. Forgot that's what was happening.
that team.
Got it. Mission complete. No penguins. No penguins escaped. 0. Yay. We did it. But I had to fucking bribe the team, which is bullshit. And you should never do that. That's awarding a kid for bad behavior. Woo. Glad that's over. Just in time too. Looks like just in time too. Looks like Hugo is wrapping up his diversionary penguin speech.
Ah.
And that's why I think that penguins are one of the best animals in the world. A few people in the audience clap out of a sense of duty. Everyone starts dispersing. Hugo spots us from across the way and runs over. Molly, what were you doing in there? I was liberating animals, Mr. Vega. You realize that the penguins can only survive in Arctic temperatures, right? You would have had a dead penguin on your hands. Well, it was the thought that counts. No, Molly, it was not. Molly turns to me. You owe me $8. Huh? What? I'll pay you later, kid. Molly runs off towards Susan. I suppose so that they can compare animal thieves' notes. Oh. You're not off the hook, Molly. Chris, did you just bribe a child? I bribed a child. It was the only way to get her out of the exhibit. I'm not proud of what I've done. I'm not proud of it either. Or of my penguin facts lecture. But at least we got her out. Let's just get through the day and get out of here. With the day finally coming to a close, the whole field trip is ushered through the gift shop, and we make our way back out to the school buses. As we leave the aquarium and the kids load onto the buses, Hugo pulls me aside. Hey Chris, thank you so much for helping me out today. You're a lifesaver. Yeah, it was no problem. It's actually kind of fun. Let me take you out next time to make it up to you. You like cheese boards? I love cheese boards. I am all about cheese boards. There's nothing on earth more satisfying than a good cheese board. Great. Well, I gotta go make sure the kids don't steal anything else. See you around. I walk inside to find the house empty. I wonder where the panda's at. Before I know it, Amanda pops in through the front door. What you up to tonight? Just doing some homework. How's the aquarium? It was an adventure. Some kid tried to steal a penguin. We've all been there. I had to run and... I would ask her questions there. I had to run in and grab her before any of the employees saw. Jesus fucking cannot speak. You got to go into a penguin enclosure? Did you steal a penguin for us? Amanda, no penguins were stolen thanks to the valiant efforts of myself and Mr. Vega. It was nice getting to spend some time with Hugo, though, and spend some money on Molly, apparently. I'm surprised he helped complete a covert op. He's usually kind of a what? Kind of a stick in the mud. It's actually pretty cool. I had a good time with him. Alright, too much adventure for me today. I'm gonna go rest my eyes. You mean take a nap? There's a difference. You'll learn when you become a father. Problem there, bud. Anyways, that was fun. Let's see. Give me the S. Give me the S.
I'm JK
Hell
rolling
yeah.
with delight.
Damn right. Damn right.
Welcome.
Kicking
You
ass.
got
Alright,
cats.
guys. It's a little... I can't go any further right now. That was a long episode. So, next episode, we're gonna do Joseph. We're gonna get him out of the way. Get this guy out of the way. I have to fucking get back to his voice. He was just like, oh, yes, Grills. Oh, yeah, whatever. Alright. And then, once we get through him, I'll make a decision on who my final four will be. It'll be exciting. It'll be very Bachelor-esque. Not Bachelorette. Bachelor-esque. Difference. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.